Prime Minister made with regards to Kartarpur, saying that he would have taken back Kartarpur in 1971. The Prime Minister's third term, where there is once again this entire question of POK. There has been that narrative through this entire election about POK, Hamara hai, and we will get back. And then we also focus on, for the first time since independence, Gandhis would not be essentially voting for the Congress party. We'll tell you why. Because this comes just a day before the polling that's going to take place in the national capital. Well, in fact, a day before the polling that's going to take place in the national capital, the question that many are asking tonight is that, will this be the first time for the Gandhis for not to be voting for the Congress party? The answer is yes. Professor Akhil Swaby is joining us in the studio. Professor Akhil Swaby, interesting take, because for the first time, the Gandhis will have to be voting for the Aam Aadmi party. And look at their candidates right now. JP Agarwal, who's an old war horse, that's whom they have to really depend on.
See, that is how the alliance works, and this is how the integration has to take place when the different parties come together. So, whether Arvind Kejriwal has to vote for the symbol of Congress, or the Congress has to vote for the symbol of Aam Aadmi Party, or that is what the alliance means. And there is a complete integration between different parties of the India alliance. So I don't find any problem in Gandhis voting for Aam Aadmi Party or Aam Aadmi Party Arvind Kejriwal.
But the message that they're sending across, once there was a time when Rahul Gandhi had spoken about that we will reclaim our space, if you remember the last elections, where he said that we are going to fight it out. We do not really need the allies. Today, you've realized where you stand. That is the reason why you need Aam Aadmi Party. It is the same very Aam Aadmi Party which had raised issues about corruption of the Congress party. Today, you don't seem to have any problem with that.
See, if you keep on seeing as to what happened in the past, so Ashok Chauhan also is recent past, where BJP said everything against Ashok Chauhan. BJP again said everything about Ajit Pawar. They also said everything about Shubhendu Adhikari and Hemantu Biswa Sarma. So let us forget the past. Biti tahi visare de aage ki sudh le. So let us concentrate on the contest between India Alliance and India. And the basic issue that is most important right now is saving the democracy and the Constitution of India. Because whatever we have seen in last 10 years, so everybody who believes in the values of Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar or Mahatma Gandhi has to come together and forget the past. That is what Rahul Gandhi said, that you can't drive a car seeing in the rear window. You have to see forward. And it is 21st century. So every time if you are looking at what Tipu Sultan said as to what Aurangzeb did, so let us forget the past. Let us concentrate as to what is happening today, and let us bring a country where we have to look forward for making the country of 21st century, a modern India.
Right.
So right now the issues are different. So BJP has to take care of SD Devagowda, whose grandson, you know the history of Projwal Ravanna, who has not even today come back from Germany. He still is in Germany, and giving a message to the entire world as to what type of India we are living in right now. So let us forget the past, because whether it is Amrinder Singh or whether it is Sunil Jakhar or it is RPN Singh or Jitin Prasad, so there are so many stories that you have to really look into if you are thinking as to what Aam Aadmi Party said against Congress and Congress said about Aam Aadmi Party. Let us forget the past. Right now,
you and I may want to forget it, but what about the voters? Because I'll tell you very simply, in Chandni Chowk, when this election was actually happening during the campaign, everyone was asking this very question, that whom are we really going to vote? Old Congress voters are confused because they are saying that we are fighting against the Aam Aadmi Party. And now you are expecting that there will be a direct change, that the Congress voters, the Aam Aadmi voters are going to intermingle.
See, in Gujarat, the BJP posters came up that at least give us 33% reservation because all the seats you have given to the Congress, ex-congressmen. You have given seats to ex-congressmen who were in Congress for last 40 years and they have come to BJP. So if the BJP president says we don't need RSS, and RSS, you know, is such a, and Uddhav Thackeray and then Eknath Shinde, then Ajit Pawar. So there is so much of confusion. But right now, whether somebody is an ex-congressman or ex-RSS or ex-BJP, that is not the question. Right now the question is whether you are there to save the democracy and constitution. And you said everybody. I don't think everybody is saying, because on 4th of June you will understand and find out. As to Chandni Chowk is not voting on that particular line you are indicating at. Right now the total battle is as to whether you are for a free democracy as we had when Atal Bihari Vajpayee had all regards for Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi had all regards for Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru patted the back of Atal Bihari Vajpayee and said that you have a very bright future. Right now we have so much of anger in both sides. We need some tranquility. We need some peace. We need somebody who can heal the country. Because right now, religious polarization, state-wise polarization, the South says we are being discriminated against, we are not giving money. Kerala Chief Minister coming to Jantar Mantar and protesting. Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka coming, and Bengal says we are being discriminated. Everybody, Maharashtra says the Gujarat is dominating us. Gujarat is getting all industries. And UP is only getting temples and mosques. And so, Bihar, Tejasvi Yadav gave 4 lakh jobs. So right now the main issue is whether you are voting for employment, whether you are voting for controlling the price rise, whether you are voting for democracy. So right now the issues are faded away. Right now the issues which have to decide, and the country has to decide as to which side they are. Whether they want the farmers to be treated the way they were treated and they sat there for 13 months, and then you withdrew that particular law. So why don't you make laws after considering everybody, taking into consideration? You brought Motor Vehicles Act, and after 2 days when everybody went to strike, you said we are withdrawing. So why to withdraw? You Notebandi. I don't know as to whatever has happened in the past 10 years. I don't know. Black money circulation was 16 lakh crores.
But how is that really got to do with the alliance here? The alliance does not really work. The question here is that same thing is happening in the state of West Bengal. It's the same India alliance that you are saying that forget about the past. It's the same very India alliance that is basically fighting against each other in the state of Kerala. They've come together in the state of West Bengal.
They should fight with
now the question here is that aren't you utterly confusing the public?
No. See, West Bengal, the problem is because the CPM left space and the slogan that they gave, this time Ram, after some time Bam. So for 2 terms, they strengthened BJP so that BJP can take up TMC, because they had a rivalry with TMC and the left. And left people voted for BJP. That is why the left votes went down by 20% and BJP votes went up by 20%. This time, the left voters have come back because they said that after 10 years we'll come back. So there is a direct fight between the TMC and Congress and left, and BJP is left behind. So that is strategy. And that is a strategy the BJP did in Maharashtra. They broke Sharad Pawar, they broke Uddhav Thackeray. And what Uddhav Thackeray was saying, that give me power for 2.5 years, after that you take it. You gave 2.5 years to Uddhav Thackeray, but you lost a friend. So what type of strategy it is?
Well, thank you very much, Professor Swaby, for joining us on Which Way today. That's all that we could pack in this edition. On the other side, Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami has sent an official invite to Pune Police Commissioner Amitesh Kumar to join him at 9 p.m. Remember, there are several lapses that have been highlighted only by Republic TV. And an admission that has now been made by the Pune Police that yes, they've made a mistake.
Powered by Vimal, Polo Zuban Kesari.
Co-powered by Simpolo, Tile ho to Simpolo.
भारत हम चल पड़े किस जुनू किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से, आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से, गुजरात से, कर्नाटक से, राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
JK टायर, देश का टायर।
With over 1,12,718 startups igniting innovation, driving digital growth, over 800 million internet users are bridging distances and strengthening bonds across the globe, making India the third largest digitalized country in the world, accounting for around 46% of the world's real-time digital transactions. To celebrate the makers and shakers behind Digital India and India's phenomenal digital yatra, Republic Business is delighted to bring its inaugural Republic Business Emerging Tech Awards,
where the software engineer meets the gifted content writer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
Supreme's over 9,000 and more plumbing and drainage products and water tanks are made from high-quality raw materials and innovative designs. Supreme Total Piping Solutions, with you for a lifetime.
चल हो जा शुरू। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबां केसरी।
Where the software engineer meets the talented photographer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
With over 1,12,718 startups igniting innovation, driving digital growth, over 800 million internet users are bridging distances and strengthening bonds across the globe, making India the third largest digitalized country in the world, accounting for around 46% of the world's real-time digital transactions. To celebrate the makers and shakers behind Digital India and India's phenomenal digital yatra, Republic Business is delighted to bring its inaugural Republic Business Emerging Tech Awards.
चल हो जा शुरू। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबां केसरी।
With over 1,12,718 startups igniting innovation, driving digital growth, over 800 million internet users are bridging distances and strengthening bonds across the globe, making India the third largest digitalized country in the world, accounting for around 46% of the world's real-time digital transactions. To celebrate the makers and shakers behind Digital India and India's phenomenal digital yatra, Republic Business is delighted to bring its inaugural Republic Business Emerging Tech Awards.
चल हो जा शुरू। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबां केसरी।
infiltrator carries out India's most horrific murder. A Bangladeshi infiltrator butchered the Bangladesh parliamentarian. Bangladesh crime gangs infiltrated into India. Super Prime Time Max at 8 p.m.
इंडी गठबंधन के लोग ये घोर सांप्रदायिक है, घोर जातिवादी है, घोर परिवारवादी लोग हैं। देश की जनता इंडी जमात के इरादे पहले ही भांप चुकी है, इसलिए इनका ये हाल हुआ है। 5 चरणों में ही इंडी जमात का ढोल फट गया है।
Where the software engineer meets the talented photographer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
चल हो जा शुरू।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
The Republic Business Emerging Technology Awards is coming up soon, and here are your reasons for participating in the mega event. First, an opportunity for a massive exposure on the Republic Digital Network. Second, authentic insights into your business from decision makers and thought leaders in the digital space. And third, an opportunity to network and drive impact. If you're keen to participate, we're keen on having you on board on the basis of 3 conditions. First, second, and third. See you at Arbiter 2024.
देखिए, चुनाव हम केवल डेवलपमेंट के मुद्दे पर लड़ रहे हैं। मोदी जी ने देश के सभी कौमों का विकास किया है। मोदी जी का विकास सब तक पहुंचा है। 4 तारीख को सबके ध्यान में आएंगे तो मोदी ही, क्योंकि दिल्ली के जन जन के मन मन में केवल मोदी।
Powered by Vimal, Polo Zuban Kesari.
Co-powered by Simpolo. Tile ho to Simpolo.
where the software engineer meets the cool UI UX designer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
Amity University has one of India's largest merit scholarship programs for brilliant students. Over 9,000 students with 90% plus in their 12th boards are currently at Amity, benefiting from the culture of academic excellence and focus on research and innovation. To be with like-minded students who want to be successful, apply at amity.edu/scholarships.
चल हो जा शुरू
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
The most critical pieces of evidence on the show tonight. Republic reveals details of Operation Coverup.
चल हो जा शुरू
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
Where the software engineer meets the talented photographer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
चल हो जा शुरू
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
Do you have an entrepreneurial dream? Do you have a good business plan? Arbiter X, an extension of the Republic Business Emerging Technology Awards, is where you should be. A business plan contest, Arbiter X gives you the scope to pitch your ideas, gets it funded, and secure mentorship from the who's who of the world of entrepreneurship. Here's an opportunity to build a brand and an opportunity to shine. Do sign up for Arbiter X and let your ideas take form.
a voter, I put my priorities on a president who's going to have the backs of our allies and hold our enemies to account, who would secure the border, no more excuses, a president who would support capitalism and freedom, a president who understands we need less debt, not more debt. Trump has not been perfect on these policies. I've made that clear many, many times. But Biden has been a catastrophe. So I will be voting for Trump. I stand by what I said in my suspension speech. Trump would be smart to reach out to the millions of people who voted for me and continue to support me and not assume that they're just going to be with him. And I genuinely hope he does that.
Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
जब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I don't trust the Pune police one bit. I don't trust the Pune Police Commissioner. I think he's hiding something. I think he's covering up for something because he's trying to keep his job. And I'd like to tell the Pune Police Commissioner, if you've messed up, that's probably the more forgivable of things that you have done. For it's either a case of your messing up or a case of your deliberate botch up. Mr. Pune Police Commissioner, you and your police force are responsible for trying to create a series of ambiguities in the initial investigation of the Pune Porsche case, which can have only one aim: letting the super rich, super brat, politically connected family, gangster Chota Rajan linked family get away with killing two innocent people on a Pune street crossing. Viewers, Very often the media looks at things in superficial terms. So in this case, the narrative was set. It was a case of the Juvenile Justice Board asking this 18-year-old, approximately 18-year-old killer to write a 300-word essay, serve as an intern with the traffic police and get away with killing 2 people. And so overjoyed was the media that they had caught the story, that they had got the headline, that they did not investigate. And what did the media do? The media tried to make the police into, the good guys, and only this family as the bad guys. But what happens in society when the police and murderers conspire together? That's when the police think they are over smart. They tell us in the media that we don't know the technicalities and we don't know the law. But Mr. Pune Police Commissioner, I want to tell you today, since you should have resigned by now or should have been sacked by now, and maybe you're not being sacked because it's election time and the state government does not want to take the political responsibility of the botch-up of the Pune police on its hands. In that case, you should have resigned. You came on my program and tried to guide me on technicalities. Let me ask you, Mr. Pune Police Commissioner, why did you send a second blood sample to an unknown hospital, which you haven't identified yet, 18 hours after the murder? Do you not know, or does your police not know, that 18 hours after the murder, there will be no alcohol left in the bloodstream? Secondly, why did you change your version on when you sent the first blood sample? You came on my program and you said, and you all heard the Pune Police Commissioner say 3 to 4 hours after the murder, which you called an accident, which it is not. When the reality is that today you came and changed your version. If it was 3 to 4 hours after the murder, then the blood sample should have been sent around 6 to 6:30 in the morning. But today you told the media that the blood sample was sent around 11 o'clock in the morning. And my question is, does adding another 4.5 to 5 hours to the time when the blood sample is sent not change the facts of the case? Does the Pune police not know that if you wait 9 hours and feed the accused pizza, allegedly, then the alcohol will not be in the bloodstream? Or was that the basic intention of the Pune police, to try and make sure that there is no evidence through which this super rich, super brat, Chota Rajan family linked, gangster mafia linked family gets away? My other question is, viewers, there were 3 people in the car. So it's possible there was a driver, there was the super rich, super brat, and there was another person who's possibly the super rich, super brat's friend. Have you recorded the testimony of the super rich, super brat's friend, the third person, whose name I know? Have you interrogated him? What is his version? Who was on the wheels? Ladies and gentlemen, what is most surprising in the case is there is no application of mind. The first person who should have been arrested is S.K. Agarwal. S.K. Agarwal is a very, very politically connected builder. He has connections to the Ajit Pawar faction of the NCP. Yes, I will say it. Unlike other media, we take names. And why is Ajit Pawar quiet on the case? He wants a share of power in Maharashtra, but when someone from his own party virtually acts as an emissary of an accused and goes to a police station, why is Ajit Pawar quiet? Is it because it will hurt him to answer these questions, or is this not part of his political responsibility? Ladies and gentlemen, this entire case, and I will go on and on, and I will deliberately go on and on in this case because I want to wake up the system. The fact is that the system has been bought over. I am still demanding the resignation of the person who unfortunately heads the Juvenile Justice Board, who tried to make this super rich, super brat get away, and who under my pressure and media pressure was forced to change his judgment just yesterday. On what basis does that man still sit in the chair, hold a semi-judicial or judicial position? If he holds a judicial position and I'm supposed to call him your lordship,